When you walk into Knight Archives location on Bartlett Street in Beamsville, you will see one of these, much bigger of course, and these are designed to hold your sensitive documents as they await shredding at Knight Archives. From April 3rd to 28th, that Beamsville-based document management company is raising money to help the NPCA. Knight's president, Jane Lockard, is with us. And Jane, why are you helping out the NPCA? Why this particular cause?
Paper is our substance, and we have always felt that we need to support our community. Our staff lives in Niagara. Niagara has supported us as a client base, and it is only right that we give back to Niagara.
Paper comes from trees.
It
and
does.
What you are doing, and you did it last year as well through the month of April, is you are raising money so that the NPCA can plant more trees.
Correct.
And makes perfect sense.
That brings it full circle.
Last year, can you tell me about the campaign?
We worked with NPCA to plant 2,200 trees in the 2 Mile Creek Conservation Area in Niagara-on-the-Lake. We found it very successful. We really enjoyed doing something for the community.
I've seen firsthand what that has done. As I told you before we came in here, I live just around the corner from 2 Mile Creek, and we were there with your TV cameras the day that those trees were being planted. And, you know, the ash trees were all taken down. Many of them fell down on their own in that area. So this tree planting was extremely important for that area.
It is. We have to provide for the next generation and the generation after that. And to do something like this is very fulfilling to our business.
This year, there is another targeted area through the NPCA. Can you explain?
The NPCA has decided they need to plant a canopy of trees in the 40-mile conservation area in Grimsby. I think it's on the end of Elizabeth Street, and we would love to be involved with that. So bring your shredding to us, and the more money we make, the more trees we are able to plant with the NPCA.
Last year you raised $3,000. Have you set a target for this year?
The trees are going to be different this year. Instead of a small 2-foot cedar, they're going to be maples and oaks, and they're going to be larger trees. I don't know how to set a goal, but I at least want to make as much money as we did last year.
In comparison, those were saplings that were planted last year, and these are going to be semi-mature trees that the NPCA would like to plant. And what's the significance of that area and planting the trees in that area?
Every tree is important to creating the environment and the green spaces. They prefer these larger trees so that they can put a canopy over the younger native plants that they want to plant later.
Can you explain to me what happens after this at Knight Archives?
Certainly. You walk in our front door into our lobby, and we will have one of these or several of them, depending on what you have. You bring boxes, you can bring garbage bags. We bring your paper, put it in here, we lock it up, and it immediately goes to our shredding compound and is shredded by our staff who have signed confidentiality agreements. They don't have time to read it anyway.
Right.
We have a huge machine that once this goes into a tipper, then it goes on a conveyor belt. It goes right into the shredding machine. And from that point, it is 100% recycled into brown paper products.
And where do you send that?
Cascades.
So it goes directly to the company that is going to use the material.
There is no third party.
So your company itself is very environmentally conscious anyway.
We do try to be so. I have a daughter who is an earth science professor, so she's pushing.
When we look at April 3rd through April 28th, you're open Monday through Friday, closed on Saturday and Sunday. The address?
4264 Bartlett Road in Beamsville. We are open from 8:30 to 4, and we'd love to have your shredding.
Jean, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your contribution to the NPCA and to the environment.
You're very welcome.